Living with Phyllis. Eat well, drink well.
Living with Phyllis!
Living with Phyllis!
I am Sammy, and I love living with Phyllis. And I am living with Phyllis. I love living with Phyllis.
I like the living with Phyllis. But don't you give up. Gotta keep your head.
I am living with Phyllis tonight.
Only way to live your life is with Phyllis.
Living with Phyllis is the best. Oh my God, living with Phyllis.
It takes a village to live with Phyllis.
Stay living.
Living with Phyllis. Oh, and living with Phyllis.
Living with Phyllis is awesome. I enjoy living with Phyllis.
Hi everybody, I'm back. You know, I still get such a big thrill that I'm actually writing, producing, directing, editing my own show. I'm so pleased to bring you this gem. And as you guys know, as I've been around and about the Bay Area, I'm always with my camera. So I thought to myself, what's the first thing I should talk about today? And you know what? The three areas we will always talk about: food, interior design, and style. Food, once again, as it relates to Gary Danko, beautiful linen tablecloth. We've got so many great restaurants in San Francisco, and I've been fortunate enough to show you some of those. So I've got that coming for you. But not only food from the luxury standpoint, which you all know I love luxury, it's also nutrition, heart disease, diabetes. Did you know that the #1 killer of women is not cancer? It's actually heart disease. So I think today, I'm going to talk about food, because food is always on my mind.
Okay. I decided that I'm going to show you me eating the prime rib bone. Now, let me just be clear. Chef Michael Rotondo does not always have a bone at every second Sunday. But when they have prime rib, they always go and get the bone for me. So I always try to be ladylike, but you know what? This is Living with Phyllis. So I'm going to show you the bones they brought out special for me. I love a rib. It doesn't matter if it's a spare rib, baby back rib, a chicken rib, a prime rib, a ribeye rib, ribeye bone. I just love it. Okay, so we're going to take one graceful bite, and then I'm turning off the camera, and I'm going to go to town, and then put my lipstick back. Okay. So I'm going to dip a little, I already put a little au jus on it. Now I'm dipping it in the horseradish cream. That wasn't so bad, right? All the flavors are in the bone. Okay. I'm not supposed to talk with my mouth full. So. I'll bid you adieu while I finish these bones, and then we'll continue eating. Bye-bye. Tomato, it's potato puree, whatever, puree, tomato. Anyway, with a little chip. This goes with the prime rib, so I'm gonna taste this. This is gonna be one of my first tastes. Actually, I tasted some other stuff. I just didn't put it on camera. Try to save my lipstick. You know what? I have to ask Chef Michael. The French steak tastes like it's like a jerky. It's a beef jerky or something. The smoothness of the potato puree. You know what? It's got garlic in it too. I have to tell you, they have, of course, the carving station, which I love the most. You know me. Prime rib roasted perfectly, with the bone. They always bring the bone for me. I love that. You know, that's where the most of the flavor is in the bone, right? And anyway, then he had French toast stuffed with bananas and citrus, and so delicious. He also had a succulently prepared duck. Oh, it was perfectly medium rare, carved really thin, put over a bed of deliciousness. I'll have him explain to us what that deliciousness was. But I have to tell you, second Sunday brunch, the Ritz-Carlton is the place to be. All of my culinary taste buds have all been satisfied. And I don't know what I'm doing with my camera. There we go. There I am. All right. Until next time, I'm Phyllis, living with Phyllis. Eat well, drink well. Ooh, you know what? Speaking of drinking, I think it's time for me to go to the JCB Lounge and have a little bubbly, maybe a rosé, maybe a 69. Bye. Living with Phyllis, eating well, the Ritz-Carlton. Hey, welcome. Hi everybody, welcome, I'm back. I tried to do something different. This time I decided to shoot on the streets of San Francisco. We have such beautiful sunlight and it's such a nice quiet neighborhood. I have my geraniums here. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the birds chirping, but you'll hear the birds chirping. You'll hear a few cars too, but I think this is really a good opening for this particular show. I'm calling this show My Southern Roots. So I went to Biloxi, Mississippi, spent some time with a friend there, and then we drove to Monroe, Louisiana. We also drove to New Orleans. Now, some of you who may know about the Great Migration to California, African Americans in the post-World War II, late World War II, African Americans leaving Jim Crow from Texas and from Louisiana. My family was one of those. I'm the second generation Californian. My grandfather moved here, and then my mother's sister, my auntie, moved here. Some of them moved back to Monroe, Louisiana, because actually it wasn't as great. It wasn't better than Jim Crow. Actually, when most of us arrived, San Francisco would not rent to any blacks except in a blight area, which was Japantown. Japantown had vacancies because they had been put in internment camps. So beautiful history of San Francisco, great history of the United States. But anyway, this is where I come in. This is where it's living with Phyllis. Besides giving you some history, I want to just take you a little bit on a trip to Biloxi, Mississippi, and then we'll continue. I've got some food and some great connections with my family and just with the Southern roots. I really had an extraordinary time. So this New Orleans in the house. On our way to the Riverwalk. It's hot in Biloxi, Mississippi, and I'm at the farmer's market and I'm sweating just a little bit, just a little glow. Anyway, tomatoes, onions, cucumbers, squash, all types of squash, green tomatoes, and melon. That's primarily what they have at this Biloxi, Mississippi farmer's market. Farmers markets are always based on the community, and this is a small town. I noticed there's no organic, but they said they don't use pesticides. One farmer told me they use Dawn dishwashing liquid and they just rinse it really good. Wasn't that beautiful? Okay, so here's the other thing. I went to the farmers markets, and the farmers markets, you know how you live in a region like me. I live in Northern California. I'm a California girl. And I love traveling, but you forget that in certain regions for farmers markets, it really depends on what's available in the region. So like in California, especially in the Bay Area, oh my God, the summer farmers market are a plethora of berries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, cherries, plums, all those wonderful, and those pluot things, you know, the mixture thing, oh, they're so sweet. Bye! Bye! Go on vacation. Have a balanced life. Life is beautiful. I can sing too. Bye. Living with Phyllis. LivingWithPhyllis.com. Mwah. Till next time. Enjoy life. Love. Food. Drink. Mwah. Mwah.